Hi guys, Lots fan number 1 here, and if you're a fan of a Premier League club in Europe, you might want to look away. Last night was a genuine statement night in the Champions League, and unfortunately the statement was, England, you've got work to do. Manchester City were dismantled in Madrid, Chelsea suffered an absolute implosion in Paris, and Arsenal, well, they're still in it, but it wasn't pretty. While our Oxford boys are charging up the Championship, the Champions League giants are teetering on the edge. Let's break down the night Federico Valverde became a legend. Let's start at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0. Even without Mbappe, Bellingham and Rodrigo, Madrid showed why they own this competition. Federico Valverde put on an absolute masterclass, scoring a first-half hat-trick that has effectively killed this tie. His third goal, where he flicked the ball over Marc Guéhi's head and volleyed it home, was quite possibly the goal of the season. City looked shell-shocked. Even a second-half penalty couldn't save them, as Vinicius Jr. saw his effort saved by Donnarumma. Pep's got a mountain to climb in the second leg, and right now it looks like Everest. Over in Paris, it was a horror show for Chelsea. PSG 5, Chelsea 2. 74 minutes, this was a classic Chelsea, fought back twice to make it 2-2, but then the wheels fell off. Philip Jorgensen did a nightmare goal, gifting Vitinha a goal before Kvaratskhelia came off the bench, scored 2 late goals and turned a tight game into a thrashing. Chelsea were defensively naive, and to concede 5 in a knockout game is just inexcusable. Stamford Bridge is going to need a miracle next week. The only decent result for an English side came in Germany. Bayer Leverkusen 1, Arsenal 1. It wasn't a classic. Arsenal looked a bit leggy after their Premier League exploits, and while they dominated the ball, they didn't create much. Leverkusen took the lead for a Robert Andrich header from a corner, ironic given how good Arsenal usually are at set pieces, but the Gunners scrambled and equalised to keep things level. It's all to play for at the Emirates, but Mikel Arteta will know his team needs to find another gear if they want to reach the quarters. Time for the roast. The best league in the world. 6 Premier League teams in the knockouts and 0 wins this week. The coefficient is crying right now. Philip Jorgensen. You can't be making these errors in the Parc des Princes. Robert Sanchez must be sitting on the bench with his head in his hands. Marc Guéhi. Valverde made you look like you were playing in slow motion for that third goal. Welcome to the elite level, Mark. Vinicius Jr. That penalty. Skipping in the run-up is fine if you score, but hitting it that weak, you've given City a tiny, tiny lifeline. Real Madrid are the favourites, City are on the brink, and Chelsea are basically out. Do you think Pep can pull off a miracle at the Etihad, or is the dream over? Let me know in the comments. I'm off to watch the Oxford vs Blackburn highlights for the 10th time to feel just better than I already am. Hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, come on, News!